Look at your friends in your friend circle. If your friends don't inspire you, you don't have a circle, you have a cage. And that's what we're talking about next on the Joker the King podcast. What's good, Joker the King family? Welcome to another beautiful day on the Joker the King podcast. Welcome to May. This is Mental Health Awareness Month. And Mental Health Awareness Month also includes men. We have to keep remembering that. Mental Health Awareness Month includes men. We need to reach out to those men who are struggling. Reach out to those men who don't seem to be struggling. In fact, why don't you go hug a man today? Go hug a man. Tell him you love him. All right. So on this episode of the Joker the King podcast, we're going to talk about fine-tuning your friendships. Fine-tuning your friendships. Now, friendships are a really unique type of relationship, right? You have all types of relationships. You have romantic relationships, relationships with your siblings, relationship with your parents, relationship with your boss and your coworkers. But friendships are uniquely strange. Unlike all of these other relationships, friendships are the relationships that you choose to enter. However, for some reason, there are lots of people who value friendships less than the relationships they have with their families or their parents and their children. Now, sociologists and psychologists, they say that there are three conditions that cause people to become close friends: proximity, constant interaction, and situations that cause people to confide in each other. Okay. In middle school and high school, it was a lot easier to make close friends because of the sheer numbers, the pool of potential friends bumping to you in the hallways, bumping into you in the cafeterias, the pool of friends that you had in class. As you get older and you get into the mature adulthood, you realize that it's a lot harder to make really, really good, close friends. Things change drastically after you leave school. And because of that reason, as you get older, you also have to understand that your friendships are going to influence you in a lot of different kinds of ways. Okay. In fact, I want to remind you of that quote from the late, great Jim Rohn. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Let me say that again. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Think about the people you spend the most time with. Think about the ways in which they are influencing you. Think about the ways in which you are influencing them. Right? Now, the key to this lesson is not to get rid of your friends and start from scratch, because a lot of your friends in your friend circle serve a purpose. A lot of them serve a purpose. Some of you remind you of who you used to be when you were younger. A lot of them you can bounce ideas off of. Some of them, pure entertainment. Some of your friends, they are there for you to vent to, talk to about your issues. All of your friends have a reason to be in your life. But what I'm asking you to do is to look specifically at some of the toxicity in your friend circle. You may have people who literally pull you down. You may have people who serve as obstacles for you to grow emotionally, financially. You may have people who are serving as bad examples of what it is that you are trying to be in your adulthood. And this idea here of fine-tuning your friendships is so important, because more than anything else in your life, It's your relationships that impact how much you grow. Okay. Um, think about the people in your friend circle. In fact, every single week on the Joker the King podcast, you know what we do? We give you a homework assignment. Your assignment this week, take a piece of paper and write down the names of the 5 people you spend the most time with. It could be a brother, it could be a sister, it could be your cousin, it could be your best friend from college, maybe it's a coworker. Write down the names of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Now, next to each one of those names, write down 1 or 2 adjectives that describe that person, the first word that comes to your mind. How are these people influencing you and your growth? How are these people impacting you and your evolution? How are these people helping you to be a healthier version of yourself? How are you influencing those people as well? Is it time to spend time with different people in your friend circle? Where do you want to be and who can help you get there? That's what I want you to think about this week. Okay. As always, you can ask me a question by going to the Joker the King website, click on the advice button, and you can ask an anonymous question and it will get answered either on this podcast or on the Joker the King website. Also, fill in the contact form and be a part of the Joker the King community. Things are about to happen this summer. Make sure you stay focused with the Joker the King community. All right, family. As always, be safe, take care of yourself, and while you're at it, take care of someone else. Peace.